Okay, this is not a drill. The last time we did this, we entered the Scaled and Icy era. Now, well, you read the title of the video. Is the Scaled and Icy era over, and how in the world did this come about? So, first off, 21 Pilots performed a show tonight in Brazil. It was for GP Week, where the show was also being headlined by The Killers. Their performance came and went. They performed 7 p.m. their time, which is around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our time, and in the middle of the show, Tyler Joseph says, and I quote, "This is our last show for a long time," which made everyone freak out. Because the last show that means new album. That means that they're going to be taking a long, extensive break, which even some of the side band members have confirmed they're going to be pretty open in 2023, that 21 Pilots must be taking a break to record the next album, which is the final album in the Dima storyline. A lot of people are still freaking out about this, and rightfully so, because these long breaks equal possible new album. And with them not having anything penned for 2023, with this being the final thing they have scheduled for now, really. They have nothing scheduled for the rest of the year, for next year at all, which gives them plenty of time to sit down, record this next album. And we'll play the devil's advocate on this one a bit later, but I just want to talk about another aspect of this Brazil show, which I thought was really interesting, which was Tyler Joseph's outfit choice, which is this. As you can see right there, it is kind of like a trench style jacket that we kind of would see trench era Tyler wear. But the more interesting thing is, I'm going to zoom in on this, his face. There are 3 cuts on Tyler's face, much like how earlier this year when Tyler was on the Jimmy Kimmel show and doing iHeartRadio, he had these cuts on his nose, which shortly thereafter, we got the Outside music video. And with Tyler shaving his head recently, as well as having these cuts on his nose, we could possibly be getting one more music video this era and go into a blurry face situation where we got Heavy Dirty Soul, Long Break, Trench. We can get one more music video, SAI era, Long Break, new album, final album in the Dima storyline, which is really, really exciting stuff there. And the confetti for the show was green and yellow, which people have pointed out some lore context behind that, like Trench era colors, because green was technically a part of that era as well as yellow. However, they're in Brazil. Brazil is yellow and green, but you can technically tie it back to Trench, even though they never left Trench, because again, Trench is a continent, so Dima is technically in Trench as well. But that is some of the more lore context behind some of the stuff that went down tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at the set list. Thank you, Aaron, for hooking me up on Twitter. The set list was made by @MyBloodVHS. The show started off with Guns for Hands, which is different. We know they got the Icy Tour set list, but it's weird that opened, then went to Morph, Full Holding On To You, The Outside to Lane Boy with the Redecorate snippet, Chlorine, Mulberry Street, No Reports of Bending the Jets. They did The Campfire, which started off with The Judge. So this is a very Icy Tour set compared to the usual festival sets they've been doing. This is complete new Icy Tour lineup, Skeleton Bones, compared to what they did last month for the Adobe Festival. So after The Judge, they went to Migraine, into The Hype, into Nico Niners, into Tear My Heart, into House of Gold, into We Don't Believe What's on TV. Campfire ends, which we go into The Jumpsuit, The Heavy Dirty Soul, The Classic Combination, into Level Concern, Ride with the Crowd Stands, that's still there, into Shy Away, into Stressed Out, into Heathens, into Trees. And I just noticed now, they did not play Car Radio. Well, that's odd, but actually, hold on. Hold on. They did play car radio. It was just hidden within the tweets there. So car radio was in fact played. So usual stuff in there. Basically, we almost got a full Icy Tour set list minus the Every Era medley. And as well as Good Day, No Chances. And also Tyler did do the Mulberry Street Lights. Yeah, that's right, Mulberry Street Lights in there. Trying to keep this to one take so I can get this out. So that was 21 Pilots in Brazil. Now time for the devil's advocate with this whole situation. And someone has probably already commented down below, which is, what if, though this is our last show for a long time, what if that just means they're taking a long break and then they'll tour later on? Like, yes, they currently have nothing going on for 2023, but that could always change. They could do a second run of the Icy Tour, go to more cities, and maybe go to other countries as well. Hit up Canada for a little bit more. Go to Europe. Go to Oceania. Like, go to Australia, New Zealand, all that stuff. Go to Latin America. Go to Europe for these shows. Like, I go 50-50 on this. Like, I am very excited if it means new album. However, my heart goes out for everyone in other countries who have not seen the SAI era stuff live, because I want them to have that experience too. I really want, especially Oceania people, I really want, and Europe and everywhere else in the world, Asia, Africa, everywhere. I want them to see a SAI live as well. But, and it would kind of suck if they just moved on to the next era. And like, yes, you can blame the world how it is today with like travel restrictions and all that stuff, and like just the way things are. But still, part of me really wants them to go tour a little bit more for this album. But the new lore is really exciting as well. In which, that brings up to the question, when would this new album be releasing? Now, I know Tyler was writing an album in conjunction with SAI, and he said he could have went two different directions, and he chose to go with SAI. This other album, some of those songs could make it onto this next album, but that doesn't necessarily mean that is the album that's all ready to come out already. Like, if he was writing that in tandem with SAI, then it's basically an alternate universe, as I would see it. And so this album could be recorded, and we could be looking at late 2023, maybe a summer. 21 Pilots haven't released any album in the summer. They've released things like in May. They released Blurry Face in May, I believe. Someone will correct me in the comments. And then they released SAI in May as well. They released Trench in August. They released Self-Titled in December and Vessel in January, but they have done nothing for June, July, August. They've done nothing during those summer months, and we could get a new album over the summer, or we can wait for November, however long it takes, and to record this new album, mix, master, promote, new album artwork. And as being that it's the final album of the Dima storyline, making sure there are no loose ends in tying up. Like, there might be some plot holes that we have found a little bit already with, like, where was Josh during the making of SAI and all that such, but if this means new album, I hope Tyler and Josh take their time and make this what it should be, which is the bow on top of the Dima storyline, which I think would be amazing. And it's gonna be amazing. 21 Pilots always do amazing work. I love SAI. And if this is the end of the era, I'm really sad to see it go, because this era has changed my life completely. It has given me this community of people. It's changed my life for the better. And really, I owe a lot to Tyler, Josh, 21 Pilots. I owe a lot to Skeld and Icy. It will forever be my favorite 21 Pilot album, thanks to all of the memories of this era. It's given me a platform where I can express myself and just be myself. Thank you, Siri. I don't know what you were going off for. I've lost my train of thought, but basically, if this is the end of the SAI era, thank you guys for everything that you've done for me so far. And by no means am I done. We're still going to keep going, but thank you all. Thank you all so much. And I will go ahead and I'll see you all later. And also, before you go, in the description box as well as in the pinned comment below will be a link to the Trees Project, which is a fundraiser for Tyler Joseph's birthday on December 1st, where all the money is being raised for the American Suicide Prevention Foundation, where all the money will be donated to that charity in Tyler Joseph's name. So if you have some change to spare, a couple bucks, or just even a single dollar, please, by all means, please feel free to donate down in that link below to a worthy cause. It means so much for the 21 Pod community as well as this community of JLAndersonMusic people right here. And if you can't donate, by all means, no pressure whatsoever, but please do share the link around, and it's just such a great cause. Anyway, that's it. Emergency 21 Pilot video, and I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning, and I need to edit all of this. But anyway, guys, I'll see you all later. I love you all. Take care. I'm so proud of you. You're not alone. You're all so amazing. Thank you for everything. See ya. Goodbye. Have a good night. More importantly, have a great day, and I'll see you later.